Alright, I think it's working now. So it's been a few months. It seems like exactly about a month ago now. I'm finally moved in. My wife is finally living here, and I have left a pretty decent facial expression up on here so that we can start this video off like that. I'm currently waiting to see this pop up on YouTube so I can make sure that it actually works, because I like to check this. Alright, so, oh wait, live stream offline. Don't talking to myself the whole time. Oh, did it just pop up? Maybe it did. Let's check. There it is. Alright, so it works. Cool. I don't need to actually be there anymore. I can go back to YouTube and just I'm gonna open that video up. I'm gonna that way I can see if questions pop up and whatnot. I did this shot actually at the school that I used to work at, because I actually just gave my notice. I no longer teach at the school. I'll be working at Sony in the next few months, and I really don't want to be doing both jobs at the same time. That could be really bad. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Anyways, gave my notice at the school, and I finished this shot off at the school, but the problem with the school is that every single time I do something on those computers and bring it home to my own computer, it doesn't work anymore. So, what I'm going to do is finish it for the second time now. This will be interesting. Okay, so this is where we left off from the last one. So it's all done. Well, I wish you could see my finger quotes. Finger quotes, all done. There's a little bit of noise in the background. That is my wife cleaning the kitchen. She is doing what a wife does. Cleans. She shakes her head at me, and she's not saying anything. Ha ha. Ha ha. And that is my roommate who is sick. She is coughing. She has given my wife a cold, and she has a cold, and I have somehow managed to not get it yet. Probably because I don't let them touch me. Anyways. Yeah, be prepared for a lot of coughing. Not for me. I don't sound like that when I cough. So, basically what I want to do now is I'm going to grab my adventure all. And at this point, because I have almost everything that I want, I'm going to open up my graph editor, whatever the hell it is. I actually can't believe it. Oh, I have hotkeys for this. I forgot about that. Open up my graph editor. I'm going to put everything in auto tangent, and I'm going to retime it. Because of the way that I do my animation in stepped, it looks good sometimes in stepped and timing, but when you put it into auto, you run into a lot of slow places. So basically what I'm going to do is retime, as I said. See, it's not as quick as it should be in some areas. Like right here, this actually shouldn't be going down yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide those keys over. Right there, so that he doesn't start going down yet. And I'm actually going to slide them all the way over so that happens in one frame. And I want this to happen faster. So we're going to take this and we're going to slide it over a little bit more. And now I'm going to give him a moving hold. So basically what I did, for anybody who has no idea what the hell I just did, see these keys here, those ones. Basically, a moving hold is I'm going to keep this pose, pardon the coughing, I'm going to keep this pose, I'm going to drag it over here, right? So we've got a hold, and 90% of that is basically sliding that over, adding a key, deleting that pose, and hitting auto tangent and flat tangent. Now, the same thing can be done just by doing that. It's the exact same thing. Just there's the old way and the new way of doing it. So basically what he's going to do is he's going to hit this pose. Actually, it's this pose that I want to hold. So I'm actually going to delete what I just did. It's been a while since I touched this shot. So I'm going to hold that pose. There we go. I'm going to take this, key that, key that, key that, key that. I'm going to take, holy shit. I need to get the face, because I just remembered that I never slide the face animation over. We're going to take this and slide that over. So now, there we go. That was a mistake that I made. Face. I'm going to drag it to here. There we go. Grab both. Grab both. I'm going to grab those, slide them over one frame, insert key, delete that, hit my flat tangent right there and my auto tangent right there. The face needs to do that, so he's already looking. And I'm going to grab both of these. I'm going to hold them up here a little bit longer. I want this to happen faster, so give it less time. I want this to come up sooner, so I'm going to slide that over. I'm going to hold that, so we can do 90% of there. This is all moving holds. The way that I used to animate, I would actually do all this while I was animating, and I actually did all this in auto tangent. The new way that I animate, though, all in stepped. It's not very possible to do it like this. I want to make sure this camera's locked. I remember when I was at the school animating this, I kept screwing up the camera. Okay, and one sec. It is playing. All right, cool. Nice. All right. Grab both of those. I want that to happen a little bit sooner, so I can take that over. Actually, you know what? I can delete. I'm going to delete that, and we're going to hit that pose sooner. This is what I get for not touching this shot for a while. Make sure those are all in auto tangent. Don't want that to happen so soon. We're going to slide these over a bit. I'm going to cushion into that pose. Oh shit, cancel, cancel, cancel. That, what I would have done, would have just messed up all of these highlighted curves. So I'm glad I just undid that. I also may have just broken the shot. There's a very good chance. There's also a very good chance that this actually isn't streaming because my internet is horrendously slow right now. Grab the face. There we go. I'll get my cushion into that. Also, once I get all the timing done and these keys cushioned, I'm going to go back in again and I'm going to redo some of the poses. Insert key, and just to make sure, because this didn't actually work, I do the 90%. There we go. And nope, we're going to delete that. I don't like it. That needs to be faster. Okay, let's press play and see what it does. So I need to add another breakdown in between here actually, so I'm going to slide that over too. And what I'm going to do is go in, I'm going to put again, I'm going to save once more, and now I'm going to fix all those moving holds so that they're actually animated a little bit better. The problem with what I just did is now some of the breakdowns are going to be a little bit sloppy. So, continue. So I'm going to do exactly what I tell you guys to in all of my other videos. I'm going to start with the COG first. I'm also going to add another key right here. So, go back to my graph editor, hit my auto tangent, hit my flat tangent, add a key, and back to stepped. This is just so I can get a key there, so that when I'm flipping through, I want to make sure that these are rotated down a little bit more. We can bring that down, forward a little bit, and down a little bit more. That eye line has to come up. I think, if I remember correctly, his eye line is with those, yep, with this. There we go. I also need to slide this one over because his eyes look a little wall-eyed. I'm going to grab his eyebrows and we're going to keep them closer to where they used to be. So they kind of shoot up at the end. There we go. I'm going to go back to his body. Get some more. Whoops! Should put that on vibrate. One sec. There we go. Alright. I'm going to finish the head up in the COG, and I'm going to go to the hands. I want to raise this up just a little bit more so that after he comes up, he can come down and settle into that pose a little bit. Kind of like an overshoot. Then he squishes down and rolls forward a little bit. I want to rotate this down even more, actually. This one we're going to get 90% of the way. This one we can add a little bit more rotation to it. Sorry, I'll try and talk over the water so you guys can actually hear me. Just in case. We can get his eyes actually looking where they should be, because it's important that every pose is 100% and not like balls. You're basically creating 3D drawings, so you don't want them to look like crap. Translate that down again, so it's got some drag. There we go. Key that. Key that. I'm also going to drop his COG down just a little bit. Actually, no, let's keep going up. We'll see. What I'm going to do here as well is I'm going to add a key in the so that he goes up. His chest keeps going up, so it's got a little bit of an overshoot. Let's see. Down. Actually, down, and we'll just raise that up, and we'll keep raising that up. There we go. Okay, and then his head. Bring that up a little bit, kind of drag it. This is why I shouldn't be doing the eye lines just yet. I'm gonna pull his head. Oh, I can't. Damn. I'm gonna copy that last one to raise his head up even more. Copy the last one and drop his head down now. So it's kind of like doing a that goes up and then down. Get his eye line back in there a little bit more. Make sure he's still looking at this thing that he's been staring at. There we go. There we go. No. Making sure those eye lines are working. And I need to make sure that I get that pose in there that I was talking about. Right in between these two. So what I'm going to do actually is right in between these, I'm going to key that and key that. I'm going to add another key in the middle. And notice I end up animating on twos. Right in the center. So it comes down. Now I want this to be like he's jumping up on top of the railing. So he goes down, squishes, jumps up. This is going to be my worst video ever. There's coughing so much everywhere. There's that jump. He comes up a little bit more, and then he hammers down. So it's down, and up, and slams back down. I just got to check that spacing. There we go. All right, watch the chest. We'll give him a little bit of drag actually in his chest. Bring him down. Bring him up. Up. Actually, we'll keep him a little bit here. Yes, I am. Friend is just like, are you streaming? I'm home right now. You can bring this chest down more. Start to drag it up a little bit. Drag it up a little bit more. Up a little bit more. Then it comes down. Oh. Epic freezing. Watch, that's my Maya done. Oh, live stream offline again. Huh, this is what I get for everything in the house being on. Yeah, because Maya's just frozen too. Well, let's try opening a new Maya and see what happens. Turn my phone's Wi-Fi off. I guess streaming online uses up a butt ton of internet. Set project, Grumps shot, and Control O. And we'll see if it's just like, hey, you have a recent file. Do you want to use this one instead? Hopefully it does, because I did quite a bit since the last time. What are we at? Live, 17 minutes. That's really not that long. Please check. You have errors. Yep, that's just the background. So the set. Let's see. Please tell me I have recent animation that could be loaded. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay, so we can close that ass. Come on, you. There we go. Oh, great. Fatal error. That's awesome. Perfect. Well, let's give it a shot again. Task Manager. Close Maya. And reopen Maya. I apologize for this. Oh, and look, my beautiful mug in the background. I think this is the most I've ever seen her clean in the entire time that she's lived here. Yeah, she sighs. She knows it's true. She's doing it for the audio. I'd say for the camera, but you guys can't see her. Yeah, gotta love Maya. I miss Softimage, XSI. Autodesk bought them out, and then they closed it forever. Which kind of sucks, because Softimage was animation. It sucked for modeling and stuff. But if you were an animator, it was amazing. It was super easy. Constraints and all that was great. Come on, give me new animation. Will I have to do this the slow way? We will find out. Come on, A-Tools. Give me the most recent. Alright, let's try this way. Animation crash recovery. Load. There we go. Gotta love A-Tools. The guy's my hero. Right. It keeps disconnecting me from it. Don't know what. Huh, maybe this stream just isn't gonna work. I might actually have to just delete this video and just upload the It's probably because I've got somebody streaming cartoons. Most likely. Whatever. I will just finish it. Alright, I'm going to finish up these hands, and then at one point I will just upload this video so that people can watch it. Okay, so we'll get the hands in there. I should actually save this again. 08. Save as. Continue. Continue. Okay, I want to finish that hand off. Whoa! And you know what? I think I hid all of the IK controls as well, which is a huge bummer. Turn off the FKs and turn off the FKs and show you IKs. There we go. Now I actually have the IK controls back. I don't know why that off to begin with. We can take that and rotate that back more. Actually, I'm going to do that in this window. Back here. We can bring that back more. Just like overshoots. One I don't want. There we go. A little bit less. So much coughing. And there we go. That's the one that I need to fix. There, so this hand, not going to put it down just yet. I'm going to rotate that hand up a little bit more. I'm going to grab those fingers, and I actually have a selector for it. Booyah! I'm going to rotate those up, deselect those. I'm going to reset the fingers, and we're going to rotate those up so it's almost like they're slapping down onto the thing. So if we go, there we go. You take that, rotate that over. There. Watch the arc on the hand. So I gotta move this hand over a little bit. There we go. There. Now for the other one, it shouldn't be touching just yet. So right about here, I'm gonna get a little bit of an up in there. I know that makes no sense. That is not a term in animation. A little bit of an up. I'm gonna grab the finger, give it a little bit of drag. Grab this finger, give it a little bit of a drag. Make sure I actually select the fingers. Do that. Get this hand actually touching the ground, because when I light this, or my friend lights it, either one, I want to make sure that it's actually not gonna cause issues. He's like, hey dude, there's shadows in places. There we go. I want to cushion that hand, so I'm going to select his right hand, select that IK, and make sure that it kind of compresses a little bit more. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned harder way. Bring it down a little bit more. I'm going to take that thumb, get the thumb out of the friggin' board. His fingers. Grab these bastards. We're going to raise those up a little bit. Grab these middle fingers. Oops, those ones. Out a little bit. Let's see if this works. And take those and rotate those down. Now hopefully, rotate that in. Make it look like he's compressed the hand. Go, rotate those in. There we go. Right hand, key that, grab that. And I'm gonna grab that one, and we're gonna just ease into that a little bit. And we're going to make sure that hand is held, and it's held, and it's held. And there we can keep that. We can keep that. We can keep that. Actually, this one needs to already be in that spot. This one can be easing into it, so it's... Oof.